So in this class I want us to solve the question on vectors that we have on the screen. We are told in the figure below, C is the main point. This is the C that we are talking about. This C is the midpoint of AB, the AB, and D is the point on OB such that OD, and this one is 3 to 2. OC and AD intersect at the point E, this point here. So we are given that OA is the vector A and B is, OB is the vector B. So we are required to express the following. That is AD in terms of A and B, and also OC in terms of A and B. So let us do that very fast. So AD will be given by, remember we are at the point A and we want to get at D. So how can we do that? We can move from A to O, then from O to D, or we can move from A to B and then B to D. So let us use this route from A to O. So it will be given by not OA but AO. Supposed to be AO plus OD. So let us now replace AO. We are told OA is vector A. So if OA is vector A, then AO, it is the negative of OA. That is negative vector A plus OD. OD, we are told that it is 3 over 5 of OB. We are told OB is vector B. So we can also rewrite this so that we start with the positive, so that we are going to have it as 3 over 5 vector B minus A, and that's the final answer. So let us now get the OC. So how can we express OC? We can either move from O to A and then from A to C, or we can move from O to B and from B to C. Remember, the point C is the midpoint of AB. So to get the OC, we can move from OA, then from A to C. So we have OA as vector A plus AC stays the half of AB because C is the midpoint. So this one is half of AB. But remember, we don't have the AB. So the next thing that we need to do, it is to get the AB. So from the diagram, to get AB, we can move from OA and OB. So this one will be given by A, O, plus OB. So this one now is equal to OA, it is negative vector A, plus OB, which is vector B. So our OC then will be given by vector A plus half of AB, and our AB is negative vector A plus vector B. So we are going to have it as vector A plus minus half vector A plus half vector B. So this gives us half vector A plus half vector B, and that's the final answer. So the other part of the question, we are told that given further that AE is equal to scalar S, AD, and OE is scalar T, OC, express OE in terms of A, B, and scalar S. So we are told to express OE, and remember we have to include, for the first case we must include AE because that's where we are going to get the scalar S. So OE in this case can be given by OA then AE. So OE will be given by AO plus AE. So not OA, but I mean not AO, but it's supposed to be OA. It is OA. So OA we have it as vector A plus AE we have it as scalar S, then multiplied by AD we have the AD which is 3/5 of vector B minus vector A. Remember this one is S. This one is S. So let us write it properly so that you can be able to follow whatever I'm doing. So we have said OA is vector A, and AE is given by the scalar S multiplied by 3/5 of vector B minus vector A. So this gives us vector A plus, this gives us 3/5 it is 3/5 scalar S, then vector B minus scalar S vector A. Then we can collect like terms together. We have vector A and vector A, so we can simplify this further so that we are going to have vector A minus scalar is vector A plus 3 over 5 is vector B. So we can remove vector A outside the bracket when we simplify this further, so that we can have vector A 1 minus S, then plus 3 over 5 is vector B. This is now the final answer. So the next thing, we are required to express OE in terms of vector A, B, and scalar T. And if you look at the statement that we have here, we are given OE is equals to T OC. Already we have the OC. So since we have OC, we just need to write OE will be given by scalar T, then OC. So since we have the OC, we just need to replace. Let's go back and get the value of OC. OC, we have it as half vector A plus half vector B. So we have it as half vector A plus half vector B. So we can go ahead and simplify it further, so that we are going to have it as this one will be equal to half scalar, not S but T, so this one will be equal to half scalar T, this one is T vector A plus half T vector B. This is not the final answer. So the last part of the question, we are told now to find the values of S and T. So to do that, let us go back and see what we have. So remember, in this case we have expressed OE, and also we have expressed OE in this other way. So what we need now to equate the two values of OE. And the first one, we have it as half T vector A plus half T vector B. This one is supposed to be equal to the other value of OE, which is given by vector A 1 minus S plus 3/5 plus 3 over 5 scalar is then vector B. Confirm whether we are right. Yeah, we can go on now. So to solve for the value of S and T, we need now to collect like terms together. So we need to collect the vector A and the other vector A, then we equate them. So we are going to have half T, because this is what represents the vector A, is equals to 1 minus S. Let's call this one our equation number 1. So the other equation we are going to equate the values for the vector b, and this one is given by t, which is equals to 3/5 vector, scalar is, and this now becomes our equation number 2. Let's now solve the two equations. So from the equation number 2, I can get the value of t, because I have t equal to 3/5s. So to get the value of t, I need to multiply by the reciprocal, 2/1. So this and this cancels out. I'm going to have t equal to 3 multiplied by 2. This gives us 6s divided by 5. So with the value of t, we can now go back to the equation number 1 and replace. So from equation number 1, we have t, already we have the value of t, so it will be 6s divided by 5. This is s, remember, is equals to 3/5 s. Let us write this s properly. So no, we have made a mistake somewhere. We have made a mistake because from equation number 1, we have this is the equation that I'm talking about. So I have t, which is this, is supposed to give us 1 minus s. Let us write it properly. So this is 1 minus s. So I have cancelled that so that we have 3. So we are having 3/5 s is equals to 1 minus s. So we can bring this s to the other side so that we can now have it as 3/5 s plus s is equals to 1. So this one, if we get LCM, remember this one, so we can multiply both sides by the LCM, which is 5, multiplied by 5, multiplied by 5, then here multiplied by 5. So this and this cancels out. So I'm going to have 3s plus 5s is equals to 5. So 3s plus 5s, this gives us 8s is equals to 5, and divided by 8 divided by 8, we are going to have the value of s as 5/8. So now that we have the value of s, we can now get the value of t. Remember, t is given by 6, a is divided by 5. So t will be equal to 6 over 5. We have the value of s, which is 5 over 8. So by 5, 1, by 5, 1, by 2, 4, by 2, 3. And the value of t is equals to 3 over 4. So thank you for watching.